Guys, it's Thursday night. I think you know what that means. Sledgehammer's fun and roll that intro. What's going on, guys? I hope you're ready for a great show. We got some awesome stuff lined up. We got some videos. We got some projects. We got some great guests. But first, you know, I got to introduce my fabulous co-host, my man Barry. How you doing tonight, Barry? Outstanding as always. So, let's get things rolling here. These sledgehammers aren't going to just wait for anybody. My first two guests, some of you might know, some of you might not know. But after this, you're going to want them over for dinner. You're going to want them over to sleep in your bed like puppies. You're going to love it. Let me introduce to you guys Mr. Raymond Strife and Darnell Omega Story. Woo! That's what's up. Gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the show.
What's going on?
Nice to have you guys on, man. Obviously, big fan.
It's a pleasure.
So, how you guys doing tonight?
Doing well.
Doing well? You guys staying hydrated?
A little tired.
A little hot? Stay hydrated. All right, we got some hydration going on. We like to see that. I got mine going on here.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to ask you guys some questions about your projects.
Hit us with
about your life, you know, the good stuff, all the gritty details that people want to know. Yeah, they want to know. They want to know.
Sir.
All right.
No game.
First and foremost, you guys have an album coming out.
Yes.
Go for the gusto.
We do.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
I want to know all about it.
Go for the gusto.
Where do you begin?
I like to start at the beginning.
Well, sometimes the middle helps.
It's we started working on it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But we did most of it this past year and just been sitting on it like fools, figuring out the best ways to promote it.
Right. Okay.
Of which we are failing miserably.
Nah. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
It's going really well. It comes out on Invisible Library Records out of Nashville, April 6th. That's a digital release.
Okay. And there is a physical pressing? Like,
that will also happen. We're doing pre-orders now.
Nice.
Details are hazy.
Hazy
on
at
when
best.
that's happening. Yes. This is a well-oiled machine, the Gusto machine.
Hey, my show is a well-oiled machine. You guys were here earlier. You see what we got going
Great
on.
minds.
We are hooked up.
Think alike. No, but it's a super full length. It's 18 tracks. It's very transitional moments in our lives when we came together and worked on it. So it kind of inadvertently told the story we didn't intend.
Okay. Well, I mean, 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
You got to figure ideas get thrown around. A lot of stuff can change. New things get put out there. And, like, that's like a big window of opportunity to, like, really put stuff, you know, that you're thinking about currently at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I procrastinate on stuff all the time. It's just like, that's part of my life.
Yeah.
So when I hear somebody else say, you know, we working on it for 3 years, I'm just like, man, I've been working on the same sketch for 9 years.
Yeah.
So I get that.
There's
but
no
like,
rules.
There isn't. For artists out there that are doing the work and getting stuff done, you know, there's no wrong way to do it as far as
I agree.
I'm concerned.
It was kind of like just like trying to make sure that we had all the kinks, you know, everything that we wanted out of the project.
Yeah, you want it to be the best thing that you can put out.
We just kept pumping shit out, and I wasn't ready. Every time he's like, "Well, I think we're done." I'm like, "No, it's missing something. It's missing something."
Well, there's 14 more things I want to do.
There's some little feeling missing, and then we got to 18. I was like, "It's a masterpiece."
Yeah, it's done.
But we haven't stopped working since, and we're just sitting on tons of stuff to do more projects with. I think one of the bonuses of pre-ordering a physical will that it'll have extra content. I
Nice.
think. So I'll have even
Bonus
more.
features.
It'll be like 23 tracks or something. I don't
That's-
know. Whatever
that's
we
it.
decide.
That's a hell of an incentive.
Sitting on
Yeah.
a lot of gold right now, man. Sitting on
Yep.
a lot of gold.
Yeah, it's
that we're
working
running
out real
over the
well.
last-
It's all right. With the hen from the chocolate factory, she sat on golden eggs.
Yeah, right,
So there you go.
right.
Got to hatch it.
Exactly.
Sometimes I sit on my eggs.
Think it
It
rotten.
hurts. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no! I see where you're going with that. So tell me about the videos you guys have been releasing. Like every week, right?
Well, we've
Like
been doing
songs, videos.
A different recorded song every week, and then we've been trying to pump out a video every month. So we've been doing it every
month.
Monday.
Okay.
So one of the weeks it'll be a video instead of just a track that we put down.
Okay.
And, it's been going real well. The homie Eric Backlund has been filming all our new stuff and helping us out. Sketchisms Media. That's how you say that.
Yeah,
He also owns Skin Illustrations Tattoo. The guy's
Oh sweet.
mad genius, dude. Can't keep up with him, honestly. I'm half asleep while he's giving me
He's
my
running.
third
He's running.
direction.
He's firing on all cylinders.
Oh
You're-
man,
You're
You
chugging
gotta-
along
you
with a
gotta
steam
follow-
engine.
You gotta follow him when he's in the zone. I gotta learn how to keep up. So yeah, he's
Very
got
cool.
a lot of
can't
talent. man.
keep up.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely gonna run some videos that you guys have. We have a bunch. I think we have like 3 that we're gonna run over the course of the evening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be rocking. I can't wait for everybody to see it. We actually ran the first one I think last week.
Oh,
And we had
Thank
good
you.
feedback, positive
Ah,
feedback
really?
overall. Oh yeah,
people like us,
Ooh.
I guess.
burping and I'm not even
Yeah.
drinking anything. All right. So what do you think we should run? So everybody can get a taste of what you guys have to offer.
Sure.
Sounds
How
good.
about we run something?
Yeah.
definitely.
What,
Producer,
what were you thinking?
let's run something. I don't know what we're gonna run first. He's gonna surprise us. Producer's choice. It's like roulette.
Let's see.
Producer's choice.
I will never make anything beautiful. I will never be a part of anything beautiful. I will never be beautiful. I'm feeling inadequate, acting like my dad a bit. Got a lot of bad habits, like all this world's inhabitants. I think I'm in love again, and push comes to shove again. The kid gloves are off, and then I'm tired of all my fucking friends. I'm trying so hard to act nonchalantly, airing out my dirty laundry. Acting like Mahatma Gandhi, in a moral quandary, I take the challenge fondly. No matter how shallow the pond be, how proud will my moms be. It's the 13th mile stretch, and it's Trenton's Fonzie. Between beauty and death, the dream absolutely made flesh. It seems to pollute me at best. I fiend for the good that I left, waiting for someone to shoot me to death. Could I really be this dumb? I got her blood on me. Is it enough to make her come? I got her love on me. How long before this fantasy goes numb? I'm still ugly. The reality is I should run. This is actually funny. I will never make something beautiful. I will never be a part of something beautiful. I will never be beautiful. It's Dr. Horrible. My obituary article said I smashed atomic particles. Pictures stuck on me like barnacles. The genuine article got his rap charter full. Smarter dude who got a lawnmower starter pull. You'd be hard pressed to find a harder dude. Plus I got a lot more heart than a lot of you. Yeah. A sincere lust to hit your girl's rear and bust. Fuck the fucking upper crust, but what he sticks is butter trust. All you fucking motherfuckers gotta always wonder what's making a guy like him tick. What's his wanderlust? Just another thrust. Came home to find his bike chain rust. Little brother left it out, now he's gotta take the bus. A rhyme maker plus someone who keeps taking drugs. Saying nothing to the fuzz, hanging out with my thugs. You trying to be what I was. I couldn't even be what I was. I couldn't even be what I was. I need a couple hugs before I go nuts. Happy New Year's, in facade we trust. I couldn't even be what I was. I will never make anything beautiful. I will never be a part of anything beautiful. I will never be beautiful. I will never make anything beautiful. I will never be a part of anything beautiful. I will never be beautiful.
I am so sick of seeing scumbags like you on the corner. Why don't you have a job?
She's right. Those people are animals, plain and simple.
Babe, come on. I don't want to be late for Maximum Murphy's party.
No, you're everything that's wrong with this country. You're the cancer that's eating our America from the inside out.
You let them into town where decent people live, and they would riot and rob from the stores.
You're so great, hotshot. Put the money where your mouth.
No,
Shot.
no. I'm not gonna play your stupid little games, all right?
They bring anarchy wherever they go.
All you rich bitches are the same. Talk a mean game, but you ain't got no backbone.
Oh God, don't want to touch you.
That's just a typical case of the haves versus the have-nots, right? I mean, if the scale is imbalanced for too long, then eventually the deprived and oppressed will revolt. Right?
Chance, double or nothing. Come on, let's go.
No,
I got him this time. Come on, double or nothing. All right.
How about we play a new game?
Never mind, old man.
Your move.
Kings and queens think they have all the power, even though there's so few of them. The funny thing is, it only takes one club to be the king.
Alright guys, welcome back to Life with a Twist. We just watched a video by Raymond Strife and Il Omega, Wanderlust.
Damn fine video.
Damn fine video, gentlemen. So this is this a song from the upcoming album?
Actually, that
Or
one.
this is already out.
We did a little prelude, preface, if you will.
Okay.
And
Preface.
that is on. Yes, it's definitely said.
It's a
we
preface.
we always argue about that.
It's definitely my way.
It's
Yeah,
face before.
It's him, yeah.
But yeah, you can get that on our Bandcamp.
Bandcamp and
Yeah, my
SoundCloud.
Bandcamp, Raymond Strife. Yeah, we're on everything. But that album's out. We banged out in one night.
Yeah.
We took a break from the. Well, actually, we worked on the
We
album.
took a
that
break
day.
from
We
being
worked on the
creative
album.
to be creative on something else. Sometimes you need that.
Every time
Sometimes you need it.
It's so-
Sometimes you need
It
it.
came together real well. It's got the homie Rich Quick on it. He's doing big things, and our homie Rocky, and it's a good buy. It's a good
I loved it.
No Less Records.
Yes, sir.
But, all right, so how did you guys actually meet? So there had to be like an origin story to starting to work together and
Years
whatnot.
ago.
It's funny because we're from the same town originally, but
Yeah.
we met in New Brunswick. I think we're both from Lawrence originally. And I
Yeah, we
think
met at a basement show. Rocky actually. He's one of my partners with Cap City Entertainment.
Like Rocky.
Yeah, like Rocky. Yeah, like Rocky. But dope spitter and everything. But he had a show and he invited me and my team out. You know, we coming out doing the show, and then this dude opened the door. He drunk as hell.
Yes.
Like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like,
A couple of years ago,
clown.
sounds about right.
Yeah, this is the other Ray. Yeah, this is drunk Ray.
Ray
It was
1.0.
my house. It was my basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a dope show and everything.
America was a
You know,
famous New
Yeah.
Brunswick house where we were real assholes for a couple of years. And then
It was wild. It was a great show, man. It was the first time like we actually really performed, like some of our songs, I really didn't have a really big setup, so. But it was good to get the applause, and people were like, "Yo, your stuff is good." And then me and him met, and ever from there, we were just like, "Yo, let's go try to make some music and all that."
Right. So you guys were pretty much
I like the
ballroom
beats.
dancing.
Yeah.
You just went out. You did the whole thing.
Yeah,
It was like a Cinderella moment, and then you're like, you know what? Instead of being ballroom dancing partners, we should write music together.
Yeah,
exactly.
It took like 9 years
And-
to get that glass slipper on.
Yeah.
It's
It
like,
took us
yeah,
like
you,
at least 9
you
years.
trying to ram that thing on it. Cracks in it, but that's all right. That's what super glue is for.
We did a couple. I put out a couple albums with beats from him on it, but they were more just thrown together. Like working with him exclusively is like made like the storytelling really happened.
Right.
Making a real cohesive project. Not
Nice.
not so jumping around all over the place again.
Right. Okay. So Darnell, you specifically, you have I have my team that goes out and collects information on all my guests, so I can ask the right questions and
Big brother.
go down the right path. You have some solo beat tapes, correct?
Yeah.
You want to give me a rundown of what that's all about?
Yeah, one of the first beat tapes I actually really put out was Omegatron. That's on iTunes, Spotify. Decided just to drop something. A lot of producers, they get their name out under artists. I just wanted to do something like I always talk about Dilla, Jay Dilla,
Yeah.
Pete Rock, a lot of producers that I look up to, and they always have beat tapes. So I was like, let me just drop a few tracks.
Two yours out there, right?
Yeah.
Get it in the mix.
Get in the mix. So.
You know, my boy Barry loves solo tape, like that. Isn't that right, Barry? Always all in it. He's very busy, man.
There's a lot
He's
of
very
big
busy.
French hip hop. There's a lot.
Oh, I should.
Right?
I should probably put out there for my audience here. We love you guys, and in case you didn't notice, Barry is in France this week. He's doing a live broadcast from the Eiffel Tower. Yep, there's Barry now. Barry, we're just checking in with you. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think you can hear me. Barry, yeah, I have the comm on. We're just checking in with you. How is France? Did you have any pizza?
The French pizza's a trip. It's good stuff.
Always enthusiastic. Always enthusiastic. Gotta love that guy. Gotta love him. So, I feel like I want to talk about Over Everything.
Over everything.
Because
aren't we all?
I've seen, some mysterious things surrounding Over Everything. So you give me a rundown on your project, Over Everything.
I feel like I was being real positive for the time me and Omega were working on our project, and every time I got real angry, I didn't have anywhere to put it. Like I used to put it in a lot of negative ways.
Okay.
So I hooked up with a couple of shitty older punks from Trenton.
Drop names.
Yeah, Eric Muncie's, Easy. Everyone knows that. Every girl with a Tinder knows that guy. Brendan from Mill Hill. He's a classic. He was a stick figure suicide. I don't know his last name. I don't know him that well, really. Sometimes
it doesn't matter.
Get in the car with him, and I don't know if I'm coming back. He's a little weird. And Ricky, Shaboyzy.
Yep.
Pissed, all these guys. Basically, I stole Pissed for.
You stole a bunch of band
negative,
members.
negative hardcore experience.
You ruined other people's experiences so you could do your own.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
There's nothing wrong with being shitty.
I like to step on
I
toes.
Get it.
I like to.
You said you needed an outlet for that negativity, so you might as well use the negativity to be mean to all your friends.
Some people get pooped on. It's collateral damage. I got
shit.
big dreams. I wanted to say poop that time.
Oh, you wanted to keep it old school, like we're a bunch of kindergartners. Like he said poop. I said poop. Speaking of poop, you guys want to do a shot?
Yeah,
it's a big thing on my show.
I know I'm probably doing well without it, but let's get stupid.
You want to do a little bit?
Yeah, let's do
a little baby.
You can pour me a man.
You'll do it. No, we'll do a poop one for you. A little baby poop. Little baby poop one. Little baby poops.
Little birdie poop.
Yeah. That's in there, right? Let's see. Whoops, spilling some there.
You're a hell of a bartender.
I am awesome at everything.
If this talk show stuff falls through, you get a big future.
I know, I spilled stuff. All right, so you got this one here that has most of it spilled. Darnell, you're going to take a man shot with the other man.
Right there,
all right, Barry, you staying hydrated today? Barry's going to stay hydrated. He's in France. Hey, guys, here we go.
Mazel tov.
2. What do you guys want? You got to cheers to something.
Gusto.
continued success
Yes.
of Gusto.
Sure.
Excellent. Let me clean up my little area here. I did have cranberry juice as an option, but I didn't want to tell anybody.
That's good because I have a UTI.
Oh, so you probably should have had some. That's all right.
I just let it run its course.
All right. So I want to cut to another video. Like I said, it's producer's roulette. He's going to decide which one we go to.
Shout out to producer.
So shout out to my producer here. Woo!
Favorite one first.
What do you want me to play?
I don't know what you have.
Yeah, I don't know.
You either have the aging punk.
Yeah, we have the
or-
Aging Punk. We have Wanderlust, and we had a third one that I can't remember the title of offhand, which is Scumbag
Oh, play
Night.
Scumbag. Yo, play Scumbag.
Play Scumbag Night. Mr.
Scumbag.
Producer,
No,
play Scumbag Night. Guys, we're going to run a video for you. It's going to be fun. And check it out. We'll be right back.
Yeah. This ain't no fucking love song. A lot of motherfuckers, they wanna party with Ray Strife. But when you party with Ray Strife, ain't no fucking party. You fucking with your fucking life, motherfucker. Come around Chambers, bitch. Get at me, see it.
I spit words photogenic, a photo finish. Ray Strife by a crooked nose. My flow's diminished, anti-religious when life hands me lemons. I punch life in the fucking face, I'm unforgiving. I'm never timid, I reach my limit. Omni slash on that ass, get that or get with it. DK, FG, Capsity, forget it. This is Scumbag Night, homie. Nothing prolific, whatever chick you see me with, yo, you mind your fucking business. If you see me out tonight, cross the street. If it's money for the drugs, you're fucking beat. If you think I need your help, you're obsolete. Had an anchor on my ankle, but now I'm free. I'm a defeated Bill Murray, half lost in translation, half baseball fury with enunciation. I'm running out of time now, and I'm impatient. I found my spine, and I'm writing my own book of Revelation. Omega, that shit is hot.
Buy coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room. If the world could end soon, that would be really cool. Got a couple good friends, and all we do is break the rules. Buy coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room.
What are you doing in there?
Take a poop.
You know what? Fuck you, you fucking scumbags. Continue, you fucking suck.
Me too.
My cat pukes into my boots when I'm too deep into a fender to pet her, so my doc stinks to high fucking heaven. Whatever, why would I want to be present? I'm dirty dick, Petra, Herbie, murky, piss, drenched, wormy, fountain, filth, menace. I rely on the wretched. I reside in the tempest. Bribe the rich, get in vibe with the peasants. I ride with some gremlins that enable one another to the point they can't defend their closest relationships if we define this as friendship. Icy girl's heat rash, woke up with your pants on. I tried to find your weed sack while she was trying to find her tampon. I shit it out a week after and returned it to her pocket. God fucking monster with the crotch-floating rawness. My favorite color is rage, I have indefensible taste. I write all my songs about me and my cock and I'm envious of your pain. We're part of the problem with a monopoly on the solution, and I lost my copy of the blueprint, so we're stuck getting stupid. Let's do it! I hold in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room. If the world ends soon, that would be pretty cool. Got a couple great friends, and all we do is break rules like coke in the men's room.
Got a couple good friends, and all we do is break the rules. Buy coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room.
Fill it back up with a ton of cash. Fuck raw like I want a rash under Nadge on a bash. Son, y'all like a drunken dad. Push a Jetta while I sip my whiskey. Pussy gets me, pussies get beat. DKF, keep a G and some skinny jeans. Fuck loud like gunshots, fill my cum shots. Almost bloodshot, Halos done drop since first grade. MCs get chopped and souffled. Nice to meet y'all, my name is Ray Beats. Ill Omega make a track so wavy. I get nothing but love. Colt 4-5 for a couple of bucks. Spit straight game till I'm up in the guts. Scumbag night, keep it gutter as fuck.
I coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room. If the world ends soon, that would be pretty cool. Got a couple great friends and all we do is break rules. I coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room.
I coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room. If the world could end soon, that would be really cool. Got a couple good friends and all we do is break the rules. Buy coke in the men's room, do it in the ladies' room.
Lieutenant Hendrick, Major Mouth, Ponton, Karma Kid, yeah, Karma story in the train. Let's do this. Come on, see you in Mill Hill, bitch.
We continue with tonight's movie.
Drugs. You got any drugs?
Oh, drugs, baby? Yeah, I got drugs. Oh, slow down, huh?
You got all the stuff that I need, don't you, Ted?
Todd. It's Todd. Honey, and yeah, I got everything you need and more.
You got Coke? I love Coke. I love Foo Dust.
Foo Dust?
I wanna lie. No.
This is pretty good.
Elliot, I want to talk to you about something. Never thought I'd be having this conversation, but I guess I should. It's about your father.
What about him?
Bear with me, this doesn't come out easy. You know how I told you about when your father and I first met and we instantly fell in love with each other?
Yeah, then he went to Nam, his whole platoon got ambushed, and he died.
In a sense, yes.
In a sense?
Now, part of me truly thinks that I shouldn't be telling you this, but I feel like I should tell you the truth instead of letting it die with me, in case I'm wrong. Your father didn't die in Vietnam.
What?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean he didn't die? He died somewhere else? He's alive?
Unless he died somewhere else and I didn't know about it.
Mom, why did you lie to me?
He screamed that he had heard the truth, that he had seen God.
It's not uncommon for someone to have a profound religious experience on the battlefield. Lots of people claim to hear or even see God.
It wasn't God that he saw that day.
Now we're the paranormal adventure hunters.
Thank you, buddy.
And there's a fucking paranormal adventure in here. We're gonna hunt the motherfucker. I hate this show. You guys suck. The show sucks.
No.
Ain't nobody watching it.
Welcome back, guys. Life with a Twist. I'm your host, Nick Twist. This is my amazingly talented co-host, Barry, live from Paris, France. Barry, how's it going out there? Did you have any beignets or binnets or whatever they're called? That's a nice tie, Barry.
Ooh la la.
Such a snappy dresser. You gotta love him. You gotta love him. So, for those of you just tuning in, I've been here for a little while with my my buddies here, Raymond Strife and Darnell Il Omega Story. They've been sharing with us some of their projects, and it's been exciting. So we just watched Scumbag Night, and that song is on Go for the Gusto, because it actually says it in the video.
That's the first
I can act like I knew what I was talking about. You got me on that one.
We did that video before the other one too. It's before we had it all planned out accurately, and that's stealing people from bands from Pissed. That's also Tony Goggles.
Oh yeah, now that's who shot this one? That was DIY. Okay,
DIY Films with Goggles, Sarah Casey, Richard Beebe. Shout out Amanda and Bella for starting the video. Bella's in a really cool band. They're out of Philly now called Groomers. So check them out.
You got a lot of name drops.
Yeah,
when people come back,
you got too many.
We're gonna check it. But the whole thing is, everybody gets exposure. Let these people know.
Yeah.
If they have projects, they want to be on the show, have them contact Life with a Twist, and I will get back to them.
Yeah.
My producer will get back to them.
You want to talk about name drops, man? I want to give a shout out to my team, my family, Nova Noise too. Shout out to Freedom Tacos and Henke, Floss in Paradise, Delta Goon, The Business, to everybody out there, man. Shout out to my homies. Yeah, they gave us opportunities for me to start doing some music. They then dropped a couple projects. Got a couple shots from me and Ray on. The compilation album is called Habitual Resonance. It's on Bandcamp. Check out Nova Noise Bandcamp. Has everybody from the team on there.
Every Tuesday night at Mill Hill.
Tuesday night, man. They always
party
have
with those guys. They do
come out, meet them in person, party with us. Check out their projects.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Put them on the show, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm here. I am that platform.
Lots of talent.
I am that platform. I'm as big as a fucking platform. Okay, I can do this. So I want you on this show. Barry wants you on this show. But guys, I would like to present to you as a customary gift for being on my show. Everybody gets a complimentary sledgehammer. If you could just pass that down there. Okay, Darnell, don't eat that on the way home. Okay, save some for later. Ray, I know you know what to do with that. That's right. And hey, let's bring it in. Sledgehammers, buddies. There we go. All right. So, what's next for you guys? It is.
Well, the album releases April 6th on every outlet possible through Invisible Library, so like whatever, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, boopity boop, everything. And we're
across the platforms.
We're going to do a party for it at the Trend Coffee House and Roaster.
Oh, nice place.
Those are my
Great
dudes
place.
too. That's my best friend, Abdul. And we're going to do that on May 18th. And
May
I think
18th,
Pork Chop
okay.
Express is going to be involved.
All
We're
right.
still setting up the details. We're going to do a follow-up album quick too.
Yeah.
We're sitting on
Not going to
so
sit
much
for
stuff.
not 3 years waiting.
So much
we
stuff.
You got to bust it. You got to be working now.
Yeah.
In the process of, I get it. Yeah. You don't want to sit on it, man. You got to ride the fire.
And every
You gotta
Monday
ride the fire. Normally, I ride the fire after I eat some fucking Taco Bell, but you guys got to ride the fire, like Phoenix Reborn and stuff, man. And I like it.
One
So,
more thing too, man. I also have an event too called the Dojo. It's
brand new.
Brand new. We just did our first show.
Is that the Mill Hill Basement?
Yes.
Mill Hill Basement, yeah.
I saw that posted in my feed and didn't know what it was. And it was one of those things where it was in passing.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it started, surprisingly, started building up traction for our first show. Shout outs again. Shout out to my boy Flea Market, King Who, Liz Cisco's part of it, Rocky, my co-partner with Cap City.
Always in Mill Hill.
Always at Mill Hill every
man.
first month.
Big spot.
Well,
Mill Hill Basement, big spot.
My champ city, always at the Mill Hill. Forever.
April 8th is the next show. We have Black Disciple, who's going to be on our next guest DJ. So, just make sure y'all come out, man. If you want hip-hop, man, if you want some good DJ, producer, environment, we have Kung Fu movies playing in the back, man. It's great, man. It's fun, man.
If you guys ever need somebody to breathe loudly through their nose over a track,
yes.
I'm the man.
Bro, I need that.
Okay, I'm a loud nose breather.
Glad you guys could hook up.
I want to be able to throw down a breathe track.
Exactly.
So like the whole song would be whatever you guys do, and it'll be kind of like like DJ Khaled screams over other people's records. It's me. I'm not gonna yell my name over the record. I'm just gonna breathe through my nose. Sometimes I can only breathe through one.
Wait, man, we could hit the studio, man. I can just put you on a beat and have Ray spit over.
That's what hip hop's been missing.
Nose breathing. Nose breathing. So guys, you gonna stick around?
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, I think what we're going to do is, hey, producer, sir, should we cut to their final video for these guys? And then we'll come back with my next guest? See, I can talk to my producer. Other shows can't do that live. I can, because it's my show. And if you don't like it, Barry's going to come after you.
Sure.
We'll be right back.
With that kind of drama.
Started out with straight A's in the gifted class, and the bad kids took interest in the young lad. Got depressed and we kicked out dad. My outlets include comic books and gangster rap. Little kids in the burbs watching Juice. All my friends wanted to be Pac, I wanted to be Q. Walked around Lawrence box like troops. You gonna stand up and back down, the buck stops with you. Bullied at home, bullied at school. Tiny boy the rat tail and something to prove. Nothing to do, but the crew was always on the move. A little bit of white trash, a little bit of smooth. My friend Bill started in with the drug abuse. His dad beat him up with a couple of screws loose. I didn't like the look of dude when he came through. All I could do was be there for him, I guess it's not true. My boys would fight every day after last bell. Fucking girls with no parents home, we were 12. I was still grabbing toys up off of the shelf. My homies looking to cop, finding shit they could sell. Electric heads parted ways, we started a new team. Losers and nerds that I reluctantly leave. Started fucking with the girl next door with speed. I thought I was a hero, she wanted more than just me. Torn between fuck the world and being good at subjects. Work out how to rap but didn't like to in public. It already seemed like I lost so much love. You had so much more to give, what the fuck comes next?
The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent go for the gusto. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain. The agent punk complains, the agent punk complains, the raging drunks in pain.
Honest Volley from Sandusky Auto Emporium. We got big cars, little cars, medium cars. We got 4-door, 2-door, interior luxury lighters. We got big black cars, little Chinese cars, windows that go up, windows that go down, ACs. We got cheap cars and we got cheaper cars. We got the best prices in town. You bet my daughter's tips we do. If you can find better prices anywhere, go f*** yourself! Cause you're a fucking liar! And Honest Paulie doesn't do a fucking liar! Bad credit? No credit? Well, I don't give a f***! I want soda, gun, or a bag! Come on down to Paulie's Auto Emporium! Please, my prices are out of this world!
Welcome back to Life with a Twist. I am your host, Vic Twist, and we just had Raymond Strife and Darnell Ill Omega Story on. Great guys, are still hanging out with us. And I'm about to introduce my next guest, who's a good friend of mine. Been working on several projects together. You know, we chill, we hang out. Barry's with us from France. It's a good thing. You know, we thought we were going to have some technical difficulties being as he's so far away. Apparently he got dinner. I don't know where he got that. But anyway, without further ado, let me introduce my next guest, Mr. Kirk Ponton! Woo! Come on, buddy! It's all you, baby! It's your show now. This is your show now.
It's crazy.
This is your show now.
What's up, man?
What's up,
Good
man?
to see you.
How you been?
I've been great, man. How
Great
you
to see
been?
you. It's great to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good.
We don't see each other enough. That's
I
the
know we
problem.
don't though.
Because we all hang out like we get the whole group together. It's fun.
Come on, man. Forget about it. New York
Google
building.
Anything
you know,
we've ever done.
Right. Absolutely.
Anything we've ever done. So, how are you doing?
I'm still breathing. I got a little cold though.
A little cold?
A little one. That's
You
all I get.
Everybody
is
here
little.
sick now?
I might, but it'll be a little.
But it's
Don't
from
worry
you,
about it.
so it's like it's kind of like you're giving out stuff.
Oh, I got free shit. I got free stuff to give.
You got free. Yeah, you say shit on my
Yeah,
shit,
shit.
asshole. We're trying to avoid the F-bomb.
Right.
I may have dropped one earlier. The FCC's not going to come after us. We
I
don't
got
worry
free
about
shit
that.
to give. I think I got a cold from my dog.
A dog?
Can you get a cold from your dog?
Maybe from cats.
Not from dogs?
No, I don't think dogs are really anything.
Hey,
Hey, you know what? While we're on the subject,
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where it came. My daughter got a cold too. I think she got it from my dog.
Wow.
You should get rid of your dog.
Oh my God.
He's a breeder of germs and
he's a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd. Woo! Call it out there, man. We're thinking about it.
I know. Oh, I gotta get rid of
That's
the
it. You
dog.
got to get rid of the dog. You know what? Get yourself a nice parrot.
I like that.
Yeah, you know it's great. They're just sitting in their cage all day.
Like, you throw a blanket over them,
And they go to sleep.
Yeah.
You do that to me, I just get hot.
Right.
I don't like too many covers. So, Mr. Kirk Pond,
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
I know you got some stuff you've been working on, some things coming down the pipeline that maybe people are aware of, unaware of.
Right.
Some interesting things.
Right.
You have a sitcom
Yes.
that has a pilot out,
Yes.
and it's called 3: The New Normal.
The new normal.
And you tell me about it. I
Well,
want to hear it from you.
3, the new normal, right? Now, this is the thing, right? Because it would be nice to say that it's the new normal. Because it's actually something that I think is dope. But I got to
I know the premise, so
right.
I can laugh about it.
So they don't know the premise.
Not yet. They will.
Okay.
We actually have a minute or so of your show that we're gonna sneak preview.
Oh, that's
a sneak peek because we want to direct people to actually watch the episode.
That's
But we
what's
do
up.
want to give them a
They
sneak peek as to what they're going to be going for. We're not going to go to that just yet, but we are going to go to that at some point.
Okay, cool.
But being as I'm sitting out here, Barry's staying hydrated in France to celebrate that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do a shot?
I would love to do a shot. What
All
you
right.
got?
All right, well, I got some no label, and it gets the job done.
Good stuff. That's
So this is that top bottom shelf stuff.
No shelf, no label.
No label, no barcode.
I know. I'm messing with you right now. You my man.
Okay,
I don't need
okay.
No disrespect or no label, right?
Okay.
But I kind of, I travel light.
Did you come packing?
A little bit light. A little
bit light. What
I
do you
can't.
got there?
and
Oh,
I can't show them the buy because they ain't paying you yet for this.
They're not paying me for anything.
So
yet.
we gonna do all of that. But
Now, if
you
you want to pay me, if you want to sponsor the show, I will prominently throw that bottle out there. But
And
no one
I
has
just need to
brought
find
their
this
own hard stuff to
Well,
my
here
show.
we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I think they know by the shape of the bottle.
Well, of course they do, but you don't.
This is the good stuff. No, I can feel free to get excited now.
How do they know that I didn't fill this bottle with something else?
I don't think you roll that way.
They don't know that.
They don't. Well, they might now.
They
might now.
Yeah,
Oh,
right now.
Wait a minute.
Nah, I don't do that.
What happened to my train? It's nighttime on the train?
We need a train right now.
There's a lot of ice out there. Dude. Oh, there's the other train. There's trains everywhere. We got trains, planes, and automobiles, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this for America.
This is for America.
For America. See, that's smooth.
That'll work.
That's a lot smoother than the other. It's got a nicer aftertaste.
That shit right there. Oh my god.
Burn.
Yeah, that shit burned.
It's got high alcohol. Now, my grandmother makes it in her basement.
That's one of the ones.
Non-sanitary.
They can like put a line from the put a line from the car and spark it, and the car
blow up instantly too. Like the fire doesn't even get there; just the alcohol makes it blow up.
That's good stuff. Right?
Yeah. Well, you know, it'll certainly rip out your esophagus lining. And that's okay.
Look, they tell me my voice is nice.
They tell me my voice sounds good. That's from years of bourbon drinking and stuff like that. That's all that is. When you get one of those weathered voices.
Hey, why not? They get weathered.
Weathered.
Good way to
weathered. Why is your voice so deep?
Weathered.
You sound like you're always waking up in the morning, first thing, your voice. That's what you sound like all the time.
I've seen snow and rain and sleet and
and that's in the last half an hour.
Silky
All right. So
let's get back on
track a little bit here. I'm sorry, guys, but we like to have fun on my show, and if you can't handle it, so help me, I will come there. I will come there. You put this down gently.
Yes.
I don't want to hurt my cinder brick. Yes. All right. So, 3 the New Normal. We're going to run a clip of that in a minute. But I want to ask you about, another real life thing. Let's get down on the real here.
Okay.
You're a teaching artist that works with people with developmental disabilities.
Yes.
And you run an arts program for a nonprofit.
Yes.
Right? Did I get my sources got that right?
Yep.
Okay. So you want to tell me a little bit about your public works and public service here?
I'm working with a corporation, the Art Mercer Incorporated.
Okay, I know
It's
Art.
a fantastic organization, and we pride ourselves on what we do.
You should.
Yeah, we should.
But giving back to the community, I mean, that's a big thing, man.
I mean, that's a great thing. That just so
right?
happens
Give back to the community. Absolutely. I know Barry's all about the community.
But that's the backside of it, though. Like that, it just so happens that it works that way.
Yeah.
Like
you love what you're doing.
I love what I do. Like honestly, I really do, and it's like crazy. Like sometimes when you realize you go up, you get into the bureaucratic stuff, and that stuff sucks.
Yeah.
But it's a necessary evil.
But on the ground floor is the people that you're changing things for their lives.
You know why? Because they're changing you. They're teaching you a lot about who you are. And that's what it really comes down to.
Man, you should just give speeches for a living.
Should I?
You should just.
Would they pay me, Bill?
I would pay you to write my show. I have all kinds of good things to say. I have words that are good.
Listen, the truth is easy to write and speak, and so that's the great thing.
Right,
about
you're not making something up.
Right, it's passionate. Because it sounds so great because it is.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. And the bad part about
it. You're not sugarcoating anything.
I can't. I mean, it's unable for me to do so. I don't have to actually.
Right.
I could.
That's what I mean.
I'm an actor. I could fucking.
I think you got me sick already.
I'm telling you.
As soon as he sat next to me, I
told you. My dog gave it to me.
Germ shepherds.
Shepherd.
Germ shepherd.
I got a germ shepherd.
Got us again.
Okay.
Enough clowning from me, at least for now. So yeah, I fully support that effort.
Yes,
what you're doing is giving back, and it's important for people with a platform to give back, especially when there's people in the community that need a little bit more than, say, the average person.
Right.
And like you said, you're teaching artist.
Right.
So I've never heard that term before, because it's way fancier than my vocabulary. But I'm glad that you say it, because when you say it, it sounds bigger to me.
Yeah, but because I can't claim to say that. Listen, I'm able to say that I'm some teacher or some professor who is going to
watch the sledgehammer.
Right. You'll
get it eventually. Everybody gets a sledgehammer.
I'm waiting for it.
You're gonna get yours.
I got some stuff to break down.
Yeah, you can hold on to it now.
Can I just?
You can hang on to it now.
Makes me feel comfortable.
Yeah, they do. They make you feel comfortable. You have power in the room.
It's kind of like a pet cane.
Because that's how I anticipate you rocking yours. Like walk around with it.
You know? Listen, you got a problem with me? You sure? And then you rock it like that so they can see it.
And you sit down with it in front of you, just like that. I like it. I like it.
Hey, now you say hello, you be kind to everybody, but in case they confused.
But you're packing something ridiculous.
Look at this thing, man. You know, you can crush
fits right in your glove compartment. Right, keep mine. Although mine is a little bit more glove compartment friendly.
That's a good one too.
This one's got hoops on. This is like old.
It does have hoops on.
Like
how many people got murdered with that?
If only I could recall. It's like there's so many, and like they're all, each one of them just blends
really
together.
Got bodies on there, don't
they just look like it blends together after a while. It just blends together.
If you had a knife, you go, oh, that's too.
Yeah, those notches are more for just aesthetic.
Are we okay? We cool.
No, you guys are on my show. It's everybody else that has.
We're not going to be a notch on.
No, because like I said, these notches aren't. Those aren't. Every notch is like 5,000 people.
Damn.
Yeah, no. I like to keep my numbers. Damn. I don't like to show off too much.
Just like a round number.
A round number.
5,000. So don't worry about it.
About 20,000 on this.
I do it too much to worry about you. You're all right.
You're nameless to me.
Right.
All right. Another project that I know you're working on because we actually have worked on it. I actually have a couple things in here that we have a joint responsibility to be embarrassed for or promote or whatever. But King of Nowhere.
King of Nowhere.
We've had the campaign out there for a while. We're going to start shooting again.
King of Nowhere.
You're the star. You're the star.
It's good. Yeah, well, it's going to be dope.
Oh yeah,
but it's just actually it was a script that I read that I really like. My man Jeff Stewart. He been on the show.
Jeff.
He was on the show.
Jeff
Yes, sir. I actually really like this script, and
he writes great. He's a great writer.
He does, and he's getting better, and that's the great thing. As we all just want to get better too.
Yeah.
Because boy, I read this script and I said, okay, and I'm glad that he kind of sitting on it, because that means he's still messing around with it.
Well, you know as well as I do, the finagling comes all the way down to the set. Things will change on the fly if the idea bursts onto the scene.
We've been through that.
So we've been through, and we all work with it well.
That's right.
I have to say, we all work. We work well under pressure, just like Barry. Barry works well under pressure.
Right.
I mean, you imagine being in France by yourself.
Where's Barry? I want to go to France with Barry.
No, but we're on a train.
It's cold as hell in here. Shout out to Barry.
Hashtag Barry.
Eiffel Tower and love.
Smile, damn it.
Got the French hose. You know what I mean?
He's got
via satellite.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. Greatest co-host in the history of co-hosts. I'm
not
trying to brag, but it's true.
I know that's
so, what I think we should do, because we're obviously all ridiculous at this point, why don't we run some footage of your show, 3 The New Normal.
Oh, that's
okay, and that's Will Foskey, correct?
Yes.
Don't forget the shout out now. I'm going to get him on the show too. I remember when he first posted that. It was great. I watched it, and it's just a really. I think everybody needs to see it.
We got about a few episodes, and the ones we got now, this is a good episode.
Has everything been released? Are they been released?
No,
okay, so it's still just the pilot out there. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to run a little bit of footage from the pilot episode just to give people a little taste. And we're going to run a King of Nowhere trailer to give people a little taste of that, see what's going on. Nice, serious vibe. And when we come back, we will celebrate Barry some more and talk to the guests. And who knows what's going to happen. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Watch these videos. Please give us money, too.
All these long orders and this CSI shows that these fools would just know how to keep their mouths shut.
Yeah, but if they did that, you'd be out of a job now, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You know you need to just start handing out cards saying that, right?
Yeah, right, with steps. Like, step 1, tell them you remain silent. Step 2, ask for a lawyer. It's not that difficult.
Don't forget about step 3. Ask for my baby.
Step of them all.
Hey, Cal, baby.
Yes.
You got any opening time, huh?
What?
I think that I'm over this lawyer stuff.
No, hell no, baby.
What?
Look,
Come
I can't
on.
be at work with you distracting me with all of this, okay? But I do love you.
Okay.
I promise you I do.
Have fun.
Love you back. We are in a fully committed, fully functional 3-person relationship, okay? We have fights, we have fun, we do some adult things, you know, same thing you monogamous people do, just with one more. But anyway, we got plenty of time to go through all of this, but right now, brother needs some coffee. If I had a cat.
I can see why.
Yeah, this shit's true.
Welcome back to Life with a Twist. My co-host is very silly this evening. I guess it's all that French flair that's going on, fanfare, whatever you want to call it. So welcome back. I'm your host, Nick Twist. And we're sitting here with Kirk Ponton. We just watched 2 projects of yours.
Yes.
We watched a minute of 3 The New Normal. Mm-hmm. And where can they find that at?
On YouTube right
Just
now.
look it up, 3 The New Normal?
Yeah. Just right now it's a pilot. It's about like, I think the whole season 1 is done, but shopping.
Okay.
Shopping.
Okay.
You know.
And we also ran the King of Nowhere trailer.
Right.
And that's a drama. You know, I'm in it too. Yeah. I'm not you, but I am in it.
Oh,
but I am in it. I enjoy
I love your part.
I love my part. I love my part. And Kevin and original part.
sometimes the best parts is not to be the lead. Like
I completely agree, but your lead is going to be wonderful.
Well, I believe so too.
I believe
but we'll see.
I can fly. You know, the whole thing. You gotta watch that. There's another studio downstairs. We can't really bang on the floor.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we can't bang on the floor. You know it. Barry, you know what that means.
When you stop, it would be dope as hell if the other studio came up right now and got
you guys banging on the floor? We'll just be like, well, there's no ladies here, so yeah. Okay, so a couple other things.
Right.
You have a movie that's already been done. It's been out for a little while now, and it was through Amazon. The Velvet Elvis.
Yeah, the Velvet Elvis.
Now that's streaming now. People can go there right now if they want to. And look up the Velvet Elvis. Download it, stream it, whatever they want. It's probably, is it free on Prime? It probably is.
I'm sure it is.
It's got to be free on Prime. Any Prime subscribers, go check out the Velvet Elvis. You're not going to be disappointed.
There's a couple things on Prime you can see. You can see the Cries of the Unborn on Prime.
Now these are all yours?
Yeah, these are movies I was in. I played the juror. I played the foreman juror in that.
Okay.
And you can also see what do you call it? Not King of Nowhere. Blue Collar Boys. You can see Bad Frank on Prime.
I know about Bad Frank.
Bad Frank is dope.
Bad
My man
Frank.
Kevin Internado. Bad Frank is super dope. You can see Blue Lives Matter, which is crazy. Like, it's crazy as hell. I know you hear Blue Lives Matter.
Right.
But I'm telling you, this shit is crazy.
Check it out.
Let me tell you something about Blue Lives Matter, right? The attempt was, and we actually pulled it off. It was like a one-shot kind of movie.
Oh, like a continuous shot style.
A continuous shot style.
Like, did you ever see Birdman with Michael Keaton?
Oh, yeah,
that's a good movie. Yo, a continuous shot movie. To do that, the whole thing. That is so amazingly hard to do.
It's crazy.
Oh, such a good movie. I enjoyed it.
The amount of rehearsal alone just for the camera work.
Exactly.
Just for the camera work. Like, that's, and people don't really realize that. But think about that just for the camera work.
Camera work, the people that had to do the lighting.
Yo,
like,
not even as an actor.
You know what it is? The behind the scenes people don't know.
Do you know what they went through
all that
for us to, you know how mad they was every time we made a mistake? As they should have been.
Yeah, well,
that is something crazy.
It's like it's doing a play, only there's no cuts. Because even during a play, there's cuts. You know, they go to a different scene, things cut.
Dodging the camera.
You're doing a continuous shot. It only takes one thing out of place, and you got to do it all over.
That's the merger of those two fields, because they're very different now. Like, somebody who does theater and film, it's a very different business.
Oh yeah, because film, as we both know. Ray, I'm sure you know this by now, and Darnell from working on videos, you know, everything on set is hurry up and wait.
Right.
Until you actually work on a set for a movie, a show, except for this show, everything's hurry up and go. We don't have time to wait.
Right.
We're on a train to
We're changing something. We're changing the status quo.
That's what we're doing. We're making a new thing. But in true organized film for recording purposes, you just sitting around
like
3 hours to get 5 minutes of footage.
I respect the art form, like doing videos with Ray Strife and everything. It's a process, man.
It really is, and like the director and the writer, the methodical way that they have to think.
Yeah.
Because you see movies, but they're not shot in order. Most of them are not shot in order. Chronologically, you film different things at different times to get certain shots because you're going to destroy the set later on.
And
so you got to film this now. Because later on it's going to be destroyed. You're not going to have it.
Never know.
It's gone.
Never know it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And theater is very, very different.
It's live.
It's live, and it's also extra. Like theater is
Right. The emotion has to really. I mean, not to say that film doesn't have
film
the
is
emotion.
different. Like film,
but you have the opportunity to redo it if you don't feel like it was the best.
Yeah, you do.
When you do it live during a play or just live at all. To get the emotion that you're looking for in that exact moment is challenging and super important for the audience to be immersed.
You know when you got it because of the audience.
Yeah. When they can sit there and look, it's
That's what makes theater so strong. Film and I mean, I love film more, but I've done theater. But theater is very different.
Done theater.
And theater is very, very different than film, but it's actually the love of the art. But theater is like you can and go crazy. You know, and film is like they'll put a close up on you and you can.
Yeah. I feel you. We also got one last thing we talk about. You ready?
Yeah, hell yeah.
We haven't worked on it in a while.
Ready? What?
Paranormal Adventure Hunters Supreme. How fun is that show?
I'm waiting for. Listen, I've done a lot of stuff, right? But that one right there. Remember, we went up to YouTube Studios
in New York City. We absolutely did.
That was so dope, yo. We went up there heavy too.
Like we had a whole unit.
We had a whole unit with us, and that was great. That's why all of this stuff.
And you know what? Great. You know what I think was the most unique about going up to YouTube in New York as guests. They had all those sets. We used the sets.
We used them.
We filmed in the bathroom.
Yeah,
that was our first thing. They were like, "So what set do you want to use?" We're like, "Actually, we're going to film in the bathroom." They were like, "The bathroom." We're like, "Yeah, but this whole show."
Because we all fell in love with the bathroom. Everybody was like,
first of all,
we can take a shit in this bathroom.
Yeah, like,
it was unison.
It was individual stalls, unisex bathroom. Yeah,
the stalls were all the way.
Tampons in the bathroom.
It was all black, like shiny.
And I was on my period.
But you are right on your period in YouTube.
Yeah, because they give you pads.
They give you everything.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Like, there were some Republican parties that happened up in there.
There's a lot of parties that happened up
there. It was beautiful.
That honestly, YouTube Space New York is a gorgeous.
It is.
Gorgeous.
It really
and
is.
if you ever get a chance, for whatever reason, to go out there, I know Barry's been there a few times. He loves it. He's actually, I think, going to be going to their Tokyo studios at some point. And, that'll be great because, we like to tour Barry around. But yeah, when we went up there, it was a lot of fun.
It was.
And if anybody can make their way up there for whatever reason, I implore you, definitely take a look at it, try it out. But Paranormal Adventure Hunter Supreme, we actually run an episode after my show. Actually, after the shows that are on this network, we always run an episode.
Yo, that's a dope show. I love that show.
It's funny.
It is.
It's all, and for those that don't know, it's all ad-libbed.
Right.
We get like a small rundown. This is the scene. This is what we're looking for. Talk to each other.
Yeah.
Make it a thing.
And it happens.
And it happens.
And we watched it get better. Yo, it got better and better and better. And we ended up in YouTube Studios.
We ended up there because of that.
Why don't we stop doing that?
I don't think it's that we stopped doing that.
Your producer is actually the lead person in Paranormal Adventure Hunters. He stopped doing that. I'm gonna put your producer on the spot because you got too big to do that.
I did not.
Producer. So why haven't we done that?
Not me.
You know what I think
you
it
are
is?
great in that, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throw your beard back.
You know what I think it really comes down to? It was we finished season 2, the silly stuff in New York.
Right.
Everybody had projects lined up right after that.
Mm.
And then what happened is everybody's projects started at different times and different things. So in order to get everybody's schedules to come together, it just became hard. So we gotta talk to Jeff.
Well, you know what makes it hard for everybody's schedule to come through? Money.
Yeah.
Once we start getting that YouTube, we went to YouTube, start talking that money, everybody's schedule all of a sudden come together. That's how that shit works.
Suddenly I'm getting paid. I'm
telling you. I promise you that's how it works. That's how it works. Now, we love what we do, but we going to get paid for all of this shit, too. Not that the money is really important, because money is just
money.
But
it also money is time.
Money is time, yeah.
It's a shame on a lot of levels.
It is, right.
Money is time, time is money. Sometimes you can't sacrifice that money that you're going to get versus when you're not getting paid to do something.
Right. Which is unfortunate.
The heart is in it. The heart is in it,
Right.
but you're going to take a hit somewhere else, and sometimes you just can't afford it.
You can't afford it, right. It happens like that.
Speaking of producers, do we have anything else to run?
Paranormal Adventure Hunters.
Can I do some shout-outs real fast?
No, we're going to come back. We're going to come back. Everybody's going to do their rundown. Right now, we're going to show a clip of Paranormal Adventure Hunters.
Yes.
So people can see you in action.
Yes.
Doc House over here.
Doc House.
Here we go. We're going to run a clip right now.
This lake we have here is full of sea demons or semen, as we like to call it.
Wait, so there is more than one, though?
Oh, there's definitely more than one.
But like the king semen is somewhere.
There's definitely the king semen
and
in
he's
there.
just letting his minions just everywhere.
Right. See,
Okay.
it's the king semen's negative displacement, which allows all of the other semen to come to life, okay? I'm here to explain the science of negative displacement. First, let me tell you what positive displacement is. Sometimes when I want to get romantic with my old lady, especially around Valentine's Day, we take a bath together. Now, she's a big, heavy woman, you see. So when she sits down in the tub, all of the water comes out. That's what you consider positive displacement. Negative displacement is me sitting in the goddamn corner of the tub, cold as a summer bitch, because I ain't got no hot water on me, and this fat bitch is taking it all up. She's a fat summer bitch.
Now we're the paranormal adventure hunters.
Thank you, buddy.
And there's a fucking paranormal adventure in here. We're gonna hunt the motherfucker. I hate this show. You guys suck. The show sucks.
No.
Ain't nobody watching it.
I'm Paulie Sandusky, Honest Paulie, from Sandusky Auto Emporium. We got big cars, little cars, medium cars. We got 4-door, 2-door, interior luxury lighters. We got big black cars, little Chinese cars, windows that go up, windows that go down, AC. We got cheap cars and we got cheaper cars. We got the best prices in town. You bet my daughter's tits we do. If you can find better prices anywhere, go f*** yourself! Cause you're a fucking liar! And Honest Paulie doesn't do a fucking liar! Bad credit? No credit? Well, I don't give a f***! I want soda, gun, or a bag! Come on down to Paulie's Auto Emporium! Please, my prices are out of this world!
And welcome back to Life of the Twist. I am your host, Nick Twist. This is my co-host, Barry, live from France. He's been having a good time, hanging out with the locals. He's the man. We all love Barry. So, I'm here once again with my guests, Kirk Ponton, Darnell Illomega Story, and Raymond Strife. These guys came out here tonight. Did you guys have a good time?
Yes.
Fun show?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Did you have a good time?
I always have a good time, but I had an especially good time. That's what we aim for. So, what we're going to do is pretty easy. Ray, we're going to start on your end, and we're going to work our way this way. What do you want to plug that's out there right now?
Go for the gusto. Invisible Library Records, April 6th, digitally everywhere. Spotify, Amazon,
You name it, it's there.
Yeah, it's there. And physical copies shortly after. I don't know. What else are we doing?
You have an Instagram?
I do have an Instagram.
Go ahead,
Raymond
shout
Strife.
out.
I'm Raymond Strife on everything. You Google Raymond Strife.
And that's
it. I'm the only Raymond Strife. There's like one Korean dude.
Well, I'm changing my name.
That's it.
I'm going to be Raymond Strife. I'm going to change my name to Raymond Strife Jr. for everybody.
There it is.
Like, that's a son? Weird. Okay, Darnell, what do you got for us?
Same thing, man. Go for the gusto. Preface, it's on Raymond Strife's actual SoundCloud. Check out Aspire Higher has one of my other beat tapes called King on there. Check out them. They're on SoundCloud. It's another beat tape I got. The Dojo, as I said before.
That's live at Mill Hill.
Live at Mill Hill, actually. Every first Sunday, every month, come out to Mill Hill. Check out some great DJs and producers that we're going to bring out.
Go to Mill Hill.
Just go to Mill Hill.
Just go to Mill Hill every night.
Just go to Mill Hill.
Whenever you got nothing to do, go to Mill Hill. There's something going on.
There's always
300 South Broad Street, Trenton, New Jersey.
You got that.
Mill Hill is
I would say check out my Instagram. It's Illomega. Same thing. ILLOMEGA. My Snapchat. Same thing. SoundCloud. Illomega. Just check me out.
Best producer in Trenton. Maybe the East Coast, maybe the world.
A man after your heart.
Actually,
Kirk, what do you got? What do you got for us?
Just to touch on the production thing. He was just talking about. I actually heard them beats tonight a little bit through the thing. I wanted them to turn it up. Yeah. But my man is actually dope on the production level. I appreciate it. It was kind of crazy. I'm listening like, who the fuck is this?
It's all right. It's all right. The FCC's not listening yet.
Not yet. They
will. We're trying to watch ourselves. We're trying to watch ourselves.
It's so hard to be a producer and get recognition. So like to hear this from you and Ray and everybody, I appreciate that, man. That makes me want to do it more.
You need the real feedback, and the real feedback is what you get.
Yeah, absolutely.
The gusto is both of our names across the town. That's how
it's a joint thing.
It's 50-50. Playing off of each other. That's how it should. That's exactly how it should.
You gotta work it out. It's gonna be work. But I'll tell you what. For my thing is this camera on. You can just.
You're up. You're good.
Your best thing to do is I would love you to know me, and you can Google my name, KirkPonton, Kirk Ponton. I hate to say something like Google it, but that's the easiest way to do it.
Google it. Catch you on IMDb.
Once you Google that, it's gonna go. You're gonna go to straight to IMDb, but yes, Kirk is Googling it. Get that on yourself.
Yes,
I'm gonna tag because that's all you really gotta do, and that's all. Listen, we already. Have you been to Google? You need to mess with Google. I'm trying to figure out. Now listen. Now we sitting at the table, and the kind of vibe you coming from that way in the table, like you trying to play out what I'm saying. No. So I'm gonna let you know that they got to Google Kirk because I don't play them kind of games, bro. Like because I see how you come. Like I'm not a slouch. I'm not nothing like that. So you got to Google my name. He's putting my head. I got too much to lose to beat you with this, bro. Like I ain't interested in that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not interested in that. But I want everybody to know. When I feel like somebody coming at me sideways, I understand how my eyes look straight, but I got peripheral vision to see sideways things. So I don't come at nobody sideways, and I ain't do that to you all night. So Google, all you got to do is Google Kirk Ponton, and you Google these people here, right here, and all of this is going to be live. But I got a lot of things going on, and when it happened, they're going to say it was overnight. But that's their problem, and that's why they're going to love it. So I'm going to let everybody do what they do, and just watch everything I can. If you got Prime, Amazon, if you got Hulu, if you got the Fire Stick, if you got YouTube, you got a way to see me. So I don't know what to tell nobody else. And the hate got to go over the head or under the balls and see what it all smell like. So if you got to stream my ass, Kirk Ponton, KirkPonton, Hamalive. There it is. I'm coming back here too, bro.
Oh, you'll be back.
Like I'm coming back.
Coming back.
I'm kind of loving
I
this
just
right
want to
now.
give a quick thing, man.
Yeah, whatever you want, man.
Yo, I don't know who else is from another countries or states, man. Y'all need to check out this Trenton Wave, bro.
Right on.
Trenton Wave is
Don't
heavy.
sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it. I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about punk music, rock music, hip hop, DJing, producing.
Look how it all came together tonight.
Exactly. Y'all need to check out this Trenton movement.
They're gonna stop sleeping on it, and all you Trenton people gonna stop sleeping on it. The Trenton Wave is dope, and y'all all a part of it. Stop playing like y'all ain't.
We need to stick together. There's one more thing I want to say. We need to stick together. Actors, rappers, all of us. We need to stick together.
Everybody.
Let's collab, man.
Everybody
Build
together.
a movement.
Absolutely.
And
you know what? You just embodied exactly what this show is for.
Yes.
Everybody to come together, everybody to support each other's projects, and to get the names out there. Man.
Yes.
Life with a twist, because life has a twist.
Leave that hate at the door, bro. Like, don't bring that this way. Dang, you don't even need that in your life. Stop acting like you do. Like, it's here. That Trenton Wave is here. My man said it best.
Big time.
I'm telling you. Look at this seat right here. Look at this. Look at this screen. Look at this seat.
You guys are on a train.
Don't look like like regular. It's supposed to look different. And if you think it's not, then you crazy.
Right. Exactly.
Like you crazy, man. This Trenton Wave is the world, man.
That's
it's the world.
You stole the show, man.
Listen, Trent stole the show. That Trent Wave is for real, man. Trent Wave is for real. We come from all different angles and everywhere. Like, that's how we go. Don't hide from none of that, man.
He's very passionate.
We all feel the same
Everybody's
way.
passionate.
We all feel the same way.
Nobody's passionate. Is
everybody that's
sour
involved in
anybody
this
else.
needs
I'm telling
to-
you,
That's
it's
exactly what I want.
Yes.
This to be a platform.
Shots up, man. I want to take a shot with everybody right now.
You know what? Let me end the show.
Okay. I gotta come back.
Yeah, you'll be back. All right, guys. As you can see, we have a super enthusiastic panel tonight. Everybody's doing great stuff, great projects. You can feel it. You can feel what they're saying.
Already.
It's time to make the Trenton Wave a thing. And we're going to do it. And we're doing it right now. And you want to know who's doing it in France? My co-host, Barry. Barry, sign off for France and that hydration.
Guys, we going to see Barry.
Let me tell you, that's our show for tonight. I want to thank my guests, Kirk Ponton, Darnell Ilomega Story, and Raymond Strife. Thank you. You guys were great. Can't wait to have you back. Let's get a round of applause in here. Stay tuned for, I believe, an episode of Paranormal Adventure Hunter Supreme. If I'm wrong, it doesn't matter because I'm never wrong. Peace out, America.
Tonight's episode, Paranormal Adventure Hunters, House of Horrors.
Don't spit. Hang on. This place looks untangibly familiar.
Yes, it does.
Wait, you been here? Well,
No, I don't think so.
When was you?
I don't think so.
No. Oh, I got you, you mother. Oh, son of a.
So, I don't know exactly what is going on.
You want him? You want to know? You want some information on my entire life situation? Just made that word up because my situation is
Go ahead, Maxwell. Tell them. Tell them about how you're abandoning your own baby.
Oh my God, I just wish a train would run over your neck so that your death would be slow so I could still talk to you while you're dying. I just literally pee on you. So the year of the Lord was 2008 and I was front row center. And me and Ronnie James were like eye to eye. We're during his Thorfine trying. He was wheelie wheel, skilly by the wire, skilly now. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow. Oh my God, he looked at me. We had a moment. But what don't matter, what matters is that when you're there and you're like a bunch of whiskey drinks and light beers in and you get a girl like Rhonda! I don't remember much about the Dio concert. Or I didn't even know it was a cover band. Now I got this little sitter on her telling me, oh, look at my Jew lawyer. He's so Jewish and he's gonna win this case.
Are you kidding me, Maxwell? It's not my fault you don't know when to pull out.
sending me all these documents that says, oh, look, you have to pay money for some sort of kid.
Yeah, act like you don't still want this. Come on.
God, please.
Act like you still don't want this.
Please die right now. If I could just have one prayer, it would be to kill her, slowly, stone her, throw rocks at her until she dies and let her hold that spawn. I haven't even touched that thing. Please, just let her die and invite all her family over so that they could see her all die slowly and I will giggle like a schoolgirl with a boner. That was nice. Anyway, why the f are we here? There ghosts in here? I don't think so. I thought we were a paranormal investigating group, but then Rhonda calls us over here and says, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Why don't we go do
So
some
sick of this.
investigating?
I told you I was done with you.
Handling their
Oh, my stupid
domestic
no, it's my stupid
prenuptial violence something.
Wonderful, wonderful.
think
No,
that's a
have
good
I enough
idea,
mine? I
buddy.
haven't even
Come on
touched
in,
it yet.
Tom.
Haven't even seen it.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. I'm kidding like a rape. Is that kidding? Because that's what I feel like you did to my penis. I feel like you raped my penis.
We were having sex like every day for 5 years. Of course this baby is yours.
Yeah, alright, masturbation is sex too, and I do that 3 times a day. Does that mean that I owe my masturbation some money too? This is bullshit. I'm sick of this. I go and I'm trying to make a legitimate... Look, this is legitimate business here. I'm trying to investigate ghosts, and you got me over here calling over to pay for a blanket. I'm sick.
This might be paranormal.
Oh, it's real good? No, you guys are acting like nothing's wrong.
I don't even have time for this.
My
What are
whole
you trying
group.
to do? Why don't you get a lawyer and fight it if that's what the big deal is?
Oh, instead of
You're
a lawyer...
so f***ing white trash. You're just as bad as your mama.
Oh, I don't need a lawyer. What I need is a semi-automatic pistol. Doc! And I'm gonna stick it inside of your mouth and I'm gonna unload an entire clip!
I'm gonna check this out.
I'm so sick of this!
She does light emanating? Does light emanate normally, ma'am?
No, really, does that light emanate? Does that come out like that?
That light is supposed to emanate.
What you got here? Any sharp objects, anything I should know about?
What's in this room? Rhonda, what is in this room?
You don't live with me. It's none of your business.
I know I don't want to live with you. I literally would chop my own jaw off before I would live with you ever again. Listen, guys, I'm sick of this shit. What is it?
Doc, you alright? What the fuck are you doing?
What is he doing in my tanning bed?
You get a tan? Oh my God.
Doc, you an exceptional asshole.
Hey, look here, man.
Doc, why you only got one eye covered?
Hey, listen, that's all I need, man. I'm just getting my base in here, boys. It's beach season.
Well, we investigating yet. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm investigating how to be good when I go to the beach. Oh. The hell you do that for?
I didn't do it. Rhonda!
Hey,
Rhonda. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
I was just...
Seriously, don't worry. These fools will be out of here in just a minute.
Hey, y'all. What y'all doing here?
Buddy.
You making some kind of a film strip or something? Anyway, baby.
Listen, you guys
I was
are
thinking,
interfere.
you told me
Why?
the ninth one was going to be free. Real sure about that? That's why I wanted to come over. I got nice and dressed up for you.
Yeah, so you can pay your regular fee tonight, and then next time will be free.
Nice and dressed up.
Excuse me? What's the matter with the way I dress? You're telling me I don't look good?
Buckeye, don't you own a pair of trousers, for Christ's sake?
What's wrong with my clothes? My mama dressed me this way. Y'all can't tell me I don't look good.
Yeah, we can. That's exactly what we can tell you right now. You look like
look at this mother over here. You want to see something? I'll show you how to make something. Come here, boy. Come here. I'll tell you right now. Look at this. Let me just get up in here a little bit. I'll give you some of what I'm talking about.
Buckeye, I love you, but you are creepy.
Like a mustard, boy.
Get the f*** off!
Oh, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you look nice in front of a lady.
I look fine.
You guys need to get out of here. You are interfering with my
you
business.
need to die in public.
You need to die.
Hey, shut up! Now we're the paranormal adventure hunters.
Thank you, buddy.
And there's a f***ing paranormal adventure in here. We're gonna hunt the motherfucker.
Y'all don't know nothing about it out here chasing all kinds of creatures and whatever. You know, I'm not sure y'all are even using my devices correctly.
All right. I don't know what she is.
I got the ovulus right here you gave me.
I'll call you when they're gone.
Ovulus. So today we are here to talk about this special device I have in my hair pocket. This is an ovulus. Okay, now what the ovulus does is it detects the ovulations of the spiritual beings. Okay, so much like humans, supernatural beings have ovulations and hormones. I'm talking about the ovulus.
Well, that's not what it's called. It's called an oculus. Talking about some ghost ovulating. Get the hell out of here while I talk about this proper. Let me tell you something. I invented this. It's called an oculus. And what it does is...
Maxwell, how much money are you making doing this whole little paranormal adventure hunt?
That's for me to know and you to fuck yourself.
Oh, no, it's not.
This is a
You
very
owe me like 99.25% of that.
I don't. That's not even a real number. And I don't owe you a dime because I ain't even seen that thing or touched that thing.
What's going on here? I don't know, my mind's like somewhere else right now. I'm just like not
out
even
of your penis.
What's all you gonna squirt something out of your penis? Let me see it.
Tiny
Let
penis.
me see it. Let me see it.
Dude, I like to splooge out of my dick hole, so if y'all could wrap this up. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable.
You want to tell me what that's about? You said this place looked familiar. I'm sick. Oh, you knew too. Okay, no. Okay, that's good. That's good. No, great. No, I'm just the retard of the group. Don't know nothing about nothing. And I have black kids. And then I just got to pay. Great. I don't even make any money doing this. Y'all motherfuckers drag me along. Y'all got possessed earlier. I saved your ass from Sarah McLachlan. Remember that. Remember that.
She's a terrific singer.
Remember that.
It's not what you think it is.
Brother, I call you. Yourself with something oblong so it feels uncomfortable.
It's complicated with many layers.
I'll give you a discount price.
I believe he knows hell just like I like.
Complicated, many layers, like a burrito.
Well, I'll see you, coon. Anyway, baby.
All right, then. You have your regular fee?
Oh yeah. Somehow we ended up at Rhonda's house. She came in, she cussed us out, but he found out shit was crazy, cause that's not my brother Maxwell's baby. Cause all that shit is whack. I'm gonna find out the baby's black. And I know how that happened, and it's a fact. Cause I was hitting that shit from the back. So now that's Dot's baby, and the whole world's going crazy. I was in that shit lazy. And I think just maybe I'ma be number 40 after Buckeye. And the shit's getting real fly. I'ma give her angry pirate. That means I'ma in the eye.